This is a short demonstration to show you the power of NLP entities, why you should you cannot judge the quality of your content just by looking at it, because the way you see your content might be different from the way Google is seeing your content, because basically Google is not checking each article manually to see. There's very rarely a human who is assessing your content to see whether it fits a specific target keyword. So it uses tools that use NLP entities, and it can give you an indicator of why your content is not ranking. I'll just give an example of two, let's say a target, this target keyword, how to groom your dog at home. And I'll pick the first article, the first top ranking article, and then the second top ranking article, and I'll go down to pick an article at the maybe it's around 50, rank 50 or something like that, the 58th rank article. It's so just to show the difference. So the first article, the top ranked article, is how to groom your dog at home. You can see it's talking about what grooming tools you need, how often you should brush your dog, how to cut your dog's fur, how often you should trim your dog's nails, how often you should brush your dog's teeth. So basically, you can see it's more like sort of like a guide, a tutorial. And the second ranking article is how to groom your dog at home in 10 steps. So this one is like a process, giving you a process. So it's telling you cleaning your dog's ears, cleaning your dog's eyes, ears, nose, teeth, brushing your dog's teeth, coat, trimming the coat, cutting the nails, cleaning and protecting the paws, bathing, dyeing and styling the coat, massaging the dog. So it's sort of giving you a step-by-step process. So that's sort of what you expect when you search for that keyword. And this is maybe the 50th ranked article, how to groom your dog at home. So it covers dog grooming tips, choosing the right dog grooming tools. It's sort of similar to the first one with that part. Then get grooming, watch out for fleas, how to minimize matting, how to groom a dog that hates it, do I need to bath my dog before grooming, how often should I groom my dog, how to keep your dog's coat healthy. So how often to bathe your dog, that's sort of like the first article, sort of how to groom a dog that hates it. So there are sort of some differences. It seems to cover, let's say, it seems to be not fully comprehensive. It doesn't seem to be fully comprehensive. You can guess that sort of from reading the content, but that's not the whole story about it. Let's check the first one. The first article, if we put it on this, we put the article on this tool called Text Razor, you can see the topics on this right-hand column, the topics that the NLP entities are associated with. So dog grooming, dog's mouth, teeth cleaning, dog coat dentistry, subspecies of Canis lupus, uh, calculus of dental hair, pet dogs as pets, dog nail, toothbrush, animals and humans dentistry. You're seeing a lot of periodontal diseases, animal breeding, tooth shampoo. You're seeing a lot of terms that are related with grooming, oral hygiene, um, dental anatomy. So most of the topics are related to grooming the dog. And let's check the second article. The second ranking article is also sort of similar to the first. So the second article seems different from the first, but when you check these topics, uh, they're actually being associated with the grooming part. So it's not about copying what the first article is saying, or writing the same thing. It's about targeting the entities that indicate what you can consider entities like, let's say, what you would do. The term, let's use the term triangulation. If you want to find a specific point at a particular location, um, you can use surrounding uh, locations to use that. You can say, let's say you have a point X, and you don't know where X is, but you know, let's say a point A, and A, you know that X is on the west of A, and then you know another point B, and you know X is east of B, and you know another point called C, and you know X is south of A. So using that triangulation, you can draw lines and indicate uh, where X is. So basically, it's not about copying the first article, it's about getting the entities that are really associated to that. And the content doesn't have to look the same, it's just figuring out the right entities. There are very many types of entities. Like if I give the name Apple, Apple is associated with technology, and you can see here this NLP entity tool. It shows you the categories, and those categories indicate like whether this is related to health, arts, and culture. So you can see the categories there. Uh, like if I give you the word Apple, Apple is a company. It's related to technology, but Apple, a fruit, is related to, let's say, agriculture and stuff like that. So, and there's actually there's Apple the tree, and there's Apple the fruit, and in recipes, and there's Apple in recipes. So uh you need to have terms around that triangulates to the specific thing that you want to say. So that is what the entities are about. So you need to have as many terms as possible, so that and those terms need to be from different areas. They can be terms naming brands, they can be terms naming topics, they can be terms naming numbers, quantities, prices, um, uh, like published let's say journals, things like those. So when you have like 40 different terms and they are pointing towards one topic, then Google can understand what you're talking about. But if you have just one term, and that's one entity, and Google doesn't know exactly where, let's say you tell it that X is to the west of A. So there's so many things that are to the west of A. Maybe there is also B is to the west of A, so it doesn't know. But if you have all those entities, then you can target the right topic. So here you can see the categories that this article is associated with. among the top is health, but there is art, culture, entertainment. So, but health is here is the most frequent. Health is the most frequent, you can see, and that's about dog grooming. Even the first article, I haven't checked that, but I think it has to be. So yeah, even the first one, health is there. So in the second one, uh, you can see the topics that are associated to it. They are related to grooming: toothpaste, dental plaque, um, teeth cleaning, massage, scissors, eyebrows, wigs, um, um, tooth causes of death, wounds, medicine. So those are related. But now let's go to the 50th ranking article. This one, it has aspects that are similar to the first one, but it's the NLP entities are showing that it's quite a different type of thing. You can see the categories. Although the categories are showing that it has health, um, it's a bit different when you go to the topics. Look at the topics. The topics are dog grooming, dog coats, dogs as pets, subspecies of canis lupus, domesticated canids, dogs, dog breeds, animal breeding, mammals as pets, dog breeding, FCI breeds, animals and humans. You can see most of these, the major topics are about dog breeds. So the NLP entities are showing that this article is about dog breeds. It's not even about uh, it's not even about grooming. It's not even about uh, health. It's not about health. And if you go further down, you just find animal breeds, dog types, uh, uh, animal breeds, Yorkshire Terrier, zoology, uh, poodle, working dogs, brush. Now you can see something like brush there. That's something that should have been part of grooming. So most of these topics related to this article, it has characteristics similar to the first ranking article. That's why when you're copying an article, you need to know what you're copying. You're not uh, don't go to copy the content. Look at the entities. What are the entities? And there's so many entities that you can cover. This this tool shows some entities, but even how you use the entity will be an issue, because you don't just use an entity, you have to use that aspect of triangulation. Yeah, because you can take, like, let's say half of the entities from the first article and they point to a different topic. You need to cover, like, it has to be properly balanced. So if it's not properly balanced, um, it will point to a different topic, and that's uh, that's why it's not about copying the first article or the top ranking articles, but figuring out uh, the right entities that will make your content to, to actually target the right keyword. And if you need help with creating the content, maybe you need just one article as a sample to see how it's done, I can do that for you. As a, my rates are not too high, so you can check on the link in the description, and I can help you with that. And if you need um you need content for your website, I can help you with that, so that you can get the right content. But this is just one part of the content creation process, because there are also keywords. Um, there's also the topical coverage. There's so many other things. So this is just one part of the whole content creation process. So okay, so with that, I think that's all for now, and I'll see you next time.